All right, y'all. That was No Place Like Home by John Legend on our Christmas, obscure Christmas song playlist. We just got through chatting with Brad Robinson about his Whus Hattnin podcast. And I want to bring to you guys what's the scenario. Find out what's the scenario from our team today. What's the scenario is what was the childhood Christmas gift you always wanted but never found under the tree? So we're going to start on the other side of the glass like we usually do with Dana Dane. Dana, what was your childhood Christmas gift that you always wanted but you never found under the tree?
Man, I'm sitting here really trying to think. And I got to give my mama kudos. I really can't, at my big age of 30, think of something that my mama did not give me. So I'm going to tweak it just a little bit. I'm going to tweak it to what I wanted and I got. I'm going to start with a Susie Stretch. Y'all remember Susie Stretch?
Yeah.
No.
And I had the black one.
Was it like Stretch Armstrong?
It was a big child size, even like slightly bigger child size doll. They had a black one and then they had a white one, obviously, but I want the black one. Where you could, and this is going to sound very weird, you can strap it to yourself. What? Like you can strap it. I should turn my camera on so I can see me. Hold on.
Yeah, I need
like you can strap it to your arms and your legs and like do cartwheels with it. Like, it was creepy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. It was very creepy. But boy, did I want one. In addition to that, remember those at the time, it was like early 2000s where I don't know how to describe it, like a techno dog. Like it was a robot dog. And
I remember
like
the
real
robot
big
dog.
time where like robot stuff was just popping back in the 2000s.
That one.
I had a techno dog. It barked. It died, of course, because I was a child. But wanted it nonetheless and got it. So I'm gonna say that. So I ain't gonna say it's none that I didn't get, but those two things I definitely wanted as a child, and I did get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Techno dog that died. I need to hear the story about how it died one day. We're going to come back.
It was kind of like those little games where you have to, what the little handheld games where you
Yamaguchi.
It was kind of like that because you had to feeding it and cleaning it, and of course it was in the closet after I don't know 2 months.
It died from neglect.
Yes, as I was a child and could not care for a robot dog. Yes.
Yeah, all right. Couldn't care for a robot dog. Something that was never really living. You still found a way to kill it. That's the way I hear this.
I was a child, y'all. Keep forgetting.
All right, Brad. What about you?
I'm gonna flip it up a little bit too. My stuff is self-inflicted. So, I, as a child, and even today, I love playing video games. And I wanted a PlayStation when PlayStation was new, and then I randomly just decided, and any video game players will laugh at me when they hear this, I decided I wanted a Sega Saturn instead. And I got that Sega Saturn, instantly regretted it. There was no comparison to a PlayStation. The only thing that would have been a worthy comparison would have been a Nintendo 64, but to get a Sega Saturn, that was
I'm about to say that's a loss. Like, ooh,
I know. I never even heard of that.
I mean, we already did win some, lose some. I was down 1,000 after that one, for real.
That's like getting a Betamax instead of a VHS when they first came out.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I want a VHS. I want a Beta.
Yeah.
I think this Betamax thing is going to take off.
Yeah, I took a big old L on that one, for real.
Too funny.
Wow.
All right, Toya, what about you?
Okay, I was very fortunate when it came to Christmas, and my birthday's the day after Christmas. So if there was something I really wanted, I got it. But I will say there's something that I did not have the guts to ask for, so I didn't ask for. So I'm going to put that out there.
Okay.
Y'all remember on Electric Company, Bill Cosby had the picture pages?
Yeah.
Remember trying to get your crayons and your pencils? And then he had the pen that would make that noise, the B.
Yeah.
On the book. I wanted that so bad. But I really felt like my parents were going to be like, you know how much that is? Because it just, I couldn't put a price on it. Like I couldn't figure out how much something like that would be. It's on television. Bill Cosby's using it. It makes noises when it writes. Like I'm thinking this has got to cost a lot of money. So I just figured I'm not gonna ask for something so outlandish. So that was me not asking, but I really wanted that. So that was the thing I wanted for Christmas.
But I guess my question is, did that actually exist? I just assumed that it was only something imaginary. I assumed it was like Big Bird, just something that you would only find on TV. I didn't think it was a real thing.
It was, I don't know. See, and think about it. Back then, we didn't have, like, I couldn't just Google it and be like, where could you get one? Where you can get one like it? Like, there was no way to find. So it was like a myth. Like, it was like a legend. Like, did you get one? Where could you get one? Did you have to know somebody at PBS? Like, I don't know.
Somebody call Mr. Rogers so I can see let's get my thunder though to get that.
Because I remember that I do remember, like, at the end, they were like, if you want to get picture pages, like, you need to write in or whatever. But I'm like, but does it come with the pen? Is what I'm saying. Like, you say, trying to get your crayons and the pencils. I got crayons and pencils. I don't have that pen.
Yeah,
so
Too funny.
that's what I wanted.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
All right, man. What about you?
Yeah, I didn't. I'm trying to think if there was something I didn't get that I wanted. I think, well, there were probably a couple of things. Sometimes we didn't have the money for stuff, but I kind of probably blocked all of that out. I have to talk to my therapist about it at some point. But the one thing that there was one thing I wanted that I did get, and it still turned out terribly because it did not work. And that was, I can't remember the name of it. It was this robot, this company that made robots. Now I didn't kill my robot like Dana. My robot came dead on arrival. It was they had these robots, and they were in what there was the Montgomery Ward catalog. If y'all remember Montgomery Ward, so that's from a long time ago.
1940.
Yeah, whatever. It's about knee high. It rolled on wheels and stuff, and it could pick things up, and you could program it to talk and do all these different types of things. I was so excited about getting this robot. The robot came on Christmas Day. I opened it up. I see I got the robot. Oh my God, let me charge it, put it on the charger. I turn it on, and it will not do anything but light up. It doesn't do any of the things it's supposed to do. We sent a letter to the company about it. So they sent us a letter essentially in a very eloquent way saying, tough break, kid.
That's back when they used to answer you back. Like, you write a letter, they get back to you.
Yeah, they'd answer you back, but they wouldn't necessarily, it didn't mean they was going to give you anything about it. They weren't too worried about it. It's like, so it was like, I can't remember the company. It was good people at Allied Robot or whatever it was. I don't know. But
that's like the Black version of A Christmas Story.
Yeah,
like,
that robot ended up just being.
They got it, and it was like,
Yeah, it just ended up being a paperweight, practically, a huge paperweight. But I was so disappointed, and I've to this day hate all robots for it. But anyway, all right. I'm a robot racist because of it. Casey, what about you? What about you?
1 year I asked for. Okay, let me preface this by saying that my parents got divorced when I was younger, and like the Christmas before, I remember we got blankets for Christmas, and that was all we got. So I felt a little weird about asking for something for Christmas because I knew where we were. I wasn't old enough. I wasn't too old, but I was old enough to understand. Yeah. So anyway, I asked for a microscope kit for Christmas. And I got it. And I was so excited. It had all these little slides. I was on a scientific kick at the time. It had all these little slides, and it had all these little samples of things you could cut pieces from and put on the slide and put under the microscope. So I was really excited that I requested a microscope. And I got it wasn't even wrapped up. It was just placed under the tree in the box, a microscope that I had wanted. So then, and this was coming off of a Christmas when my parents had split up, and we just got blankets. Like, tough luck, kid. Like, good, like, hang in there. So this was special to me, and I remember getting that gift that I had wanted. So
that's dope. That's
I really thought you were getting ready to say you asked for your parents to get back together.
Right. I was like, oh my God. It's a Christmas miracle. A Christmas prayer.
She's like, look, The blankets was a sign that I needed just to get what I can get. I ain't gonna go that far. Let me.
Now they're better off apart.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do and get your
Yeah.
microscope and move on. There's a lesson there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Y'all need to show y'all this Susie Stretch commercial. Just
All right.
because now I'm looking at him like, why did I want this creepy doll?
Listen,
Oh, dang, hold on. First of all, the song is hilarious. Look, you can strap it to your body.
Oh,
I do
And
not
like-
remember this.
That's
I don't
creepy.
remember this.
It was look.
So
She did a full split with the dog connected to her. I don't know
So-
why it was like, ooh.
I have one question.
Sure.
Did you strap the doll to you, and did you try to do those?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty sure because my mama didn't drive growing up, so we rode the MTA bus everywhere or walked. Pretty sure I had it on me sometimes riding that bus as a child. Mind you, it was 1995, so
Did you have it facing
I was like 4
out
or 5. I was a
or
child.
facing in?
Ooh, child, I don't know.
Was it hugging you or was it a
I
spectator?
feel like it was a spectator, like it was facing like
So,
like its head was facing like how my head would face.
so
Oh,
it was
goodness.
more about you showing the world your Susie Stretch rather than you embracing your Susie Stretch. That's what it sounds like.
You
That's
know what? Now that you're saying it that way,
Yeah.
you're right.
Even only
And it was black. I think mostly because I ain't never seen no black doll. And although that version I showed you was white, I had a black one. I was like, this like a black little girl like me. I guess, was I a lonely child? Wait a minute. Did I have friends?
That's what I was like. Were you the only
No.
gift that parents would give their kids? They're like, you're not getting a brother or sister. But
I
you
have a younger brother. He is literally 2 years younger than me.
Yeah, she had a brother, but she couldn't strap him to
Couldn't
her.
strap him to me.
and do cartwheels with
Not for no
Couldn't
splits,
do
for
cartwheels.
cartwheels.
Nah, couldn't do splits. Nah.
He wouldn't stay. He wouldn't stay attached
I
properly.
think the 90s
so.
had really weird toy. It was also this toy called a jibber jabber. And it was like this obscurely put together stick type person. And you would shake it.
I
And it would
I
go
remember that name.
like it'll go like, so basically I
Wow.
was baby shake syndroming this doll. Now I'm saying like dang. Like you would like shake it and it would go like make that weird noise. And we was just so entertaining. Like, but now that I'm thinking, who created this?
Yeah,
It's called a jibber jabber.
exactly.
You
And
know,
we sure played with it.
your ability to make that sound, top tier.
I'm a little weird. I don't know if you know that about me.
This is the Scenario Radio Show. Real talk with a playlist.
That's the scenario.